Former NTSB Chairman Mark Rosenker is on the phone with us. Mark, because all the remains have been found in small pieces and some with reported burn marks, how likely was it that this was an explosion?
Well, again, this is much too early to make any type of determination and do the analysis necessary for understanding what happened. This was a case today where once again we saw conflicting statements, one from an unnamed senior Egyptian forensic official who was described as part of the investigative team making a determination and saying the logical explanation was an explosion. Well, within hours of that report, the head of the Forensic Medicine Authority in Egypt stated that everything published about that matter was completely false. So we're getting conflicting information. That is not unusual, but we're seeing a pattern here. This is the third time we've seen something that had to be retracted. We saw something that indicated that the Greek air traffic control had seen the aircraft make some unusual turns and then come down. The Egyptian air traffic control and authority said that's absolutely false. That is not true. It came immediately down from 37,000 feet. Okay. And once again, only a day or two or three ago, Egyptians, unnamed authorities said, we have found the black boxes because we're hearing pings, and now they have come back to say we haven't heard pings and we're still looking for it. So this is something, unfortunately, that we're going to have to live through. I'm hoping that when, in fact, they begin to get the word that they're losing their credibility and losing it quickly, that they'll begin to add a little more discipline to their team members to keep them quiet about what they think as opposed to what really is.
It's so true. It's hard to believe what's fact and what's fiction, especially early on. Mark, I want to ask you, though, from your experience and your knowledge, can investigators find out what caused the plane to crash, even if they never relocate those black boxes?
That is going to be a very, very difficult chore. We were able to make some very good determinations from Air France 447, where it crashed, and the only information they had were ACAR's data, just like the data that we were receiving in 804. The problem was, or the benefit there was, that airplane took a number of minutes to actually come down, and during that period of time, it continued to transmit maybe 85, maybe 90 actual ACAR's bits of information that were telling the maintenance people and the operations center a lot of information that ultimately they were able to come up with what they believed was the probable cause. 2 years later, when they did recover the black boxes, it corroborated exactly everything they thought from the ACAR's data. But there was plenty of ACAR's data and plenty of time. In this case, we only have 7 pieces of data from the ACAR's and only 3 minutes of time. So there's still a very, very large gap that we have to fill with real data, with real information, before you can make an educated and accurate determination of probable cause.
Almost a week into it and so many unanswered questions still. Mark Rosenker, thank you so much.